for Maryland, they haven't won here their last 5 trips, so this has not been a place they've played well over the last few years.
It's going to be a great game when you look at it because there's so much at stake. Now, how do they handle the pressure? Both teams, if you're Maryland, you got to get out to a good start. The first 4 minutes here are crucial.
Julian Reese, the last 4 games, 16.5 points, 12 rebounds a game. He goes to work right away. Pretty good defense by the freshman, Kevin Jai.
It was, and they brought the double team as well. So they had both sides. You had a great wall up, and the double team came.
Andrew Funk had a big game at Northwestern, finding a wide open Jai. And that's what Pickett did the other day, having 11 assists in Evanston.
Well, and Maryland brought the double team a little bit, but it wasn't a hard double team, and it wasn't quick enough. And then it gives the the opportunity for the finish there.
There's the question for Maryland: can they get off to a good start? The road struggles in conference all year, 1-8 away from their home floor. Recent offensive rebound, going back to work. And a nice floater to get him on the board.
And that's a great way to get started. Offensive rebound, a close shot, you're aggressive. If you're Penn State, those are the ones you got to clean up. Give them one shot, rebound, and then get out.
Over 2,000 career points for Jalen Pickett. And a beautiful jumper.
What I love is he's being aggressive offensively. Right? They got him on the low block there, then they set a double screen for him to come off. 1 assist, 1 shot, really good.
You wondered too about the pressure. We asked Micah Shrewsbury about that. No one has been on the line, but the reality for this Penn State club, the experience, and they've been playing with that type of pressure, kind of like a bubble type pressure for 6-7 weeks.
Well, and I think it's helped. The majority of them have been through it already. You know, it's the oldest team in college basketball, but they've been through senior days. Most of the time, you don't get to do it twice.
Inside of 10 on the shot clock. Carey, check, and Pickett. Experienced guys, grad transfers, tough work, tough 3, and it falls! If you get shots like that to fall all day.
Well, attention, you talk about it, but Maryland, you get off to slow starts. We've talked a lot about that, how they play the road, but with shots like that, there's nothing you can do. That's just really good offense.
Good pass. Dante Scott couldn't knock that one down.
We talked with him, and he talked a lot about tempo. And that last 3 by Dante Scott, don't love it because all of a sudden, Penn State knocks down a big shot. You take a bad shot, then now all of a sudden that lead has a chance to expand. It doesn't on that possession, but you have to make sure you're getting good shots on this end if you're Maryland.
Terps have started this game 1 of 5. Meanwhile, that was the first miss. That's a good look. Reese got hit and finally gets the call.
They already know what is at stake. They know they want to stay out of that first 4.
What he said is keep Maryland off the free throw line. When these two teams met 3 weeks ago, Maryland took 23 free throws. Penn State had 4.
And you got to keep them off the free throw line in offense rebounds. Right now, Maryland with 2 offense rebounds. That's how they've gotten their points.
Young skied over Jai for the board. So weathered some early storm here and an opportunity for Maryland to get back within 1. Again, quick shot and winner on the run. Pickett to a wide open Funk for 3. And so the quick shot leads to a 3 right back in your face.
And that's what we talked about, right? That's why the first 4 minutes are so crucial for Maryland, because they're leading to those quick shots. Now all of a sudden, Penn State's out running.
Patrick Emilian into the game. Dante Scott over on the bench. Julian Reese on the drive. And he has been so dominant the last couple of weeks. Really had a tremendous season. 7 double-doubles on the year. Lundy got around Hart. Maryland's got some numbers. Hart pushes. They wanted to travel.
They've come out, they've answered it. They played really well. Maryland, on the other hand, again, they've taken some questionable shots. Thankfully, Julian Reese has kept them in this game with 6 points. No one else has scored so far.
Cam Winter yet to take a shot for Penn State. That's been a different story though the last couple of weeks. Mikey Henn into the ball game, and the double came, and the Terps forced a turnover. Jameer Young into the lane, and he's the first one to score, not named Julian Reese.
And it all starts because Henn's feet are way too close. Then all of a sudden it results in that turnover, and you're going the other way with it.
Now, Penn State uncharacteristically had 9 first-half turnovers in Evanston on Wednesday. Controlled it a little bit better in the second half.
And the first time they played Maryland, way too many turnovers, and that's why Maryland got that lead early in that game.
On the high archer. Rebound by Scott, falling out of bounds, saved it. Young to put Maryland in front, and the Terps have the lead.
Lack of communication there by Penn State, and Young comes off and drills that three. They got to talk if they're going to switch. Make sure they come together on the switch.
7-0 run for Maryland over the last 90 seconds. Quick hands from Carey, but Henn recovered. And then Funk lost it out of bounds.
Penn State doesn't come together on that switch, and Maryland's the one to benefit on that situation.
Out into the corner for Carey. Good shot fake, and Don Carey the last 3 games been heating up as well, and a 10-0 Maryland run.
60% from 3, 12.3 points a game, and you look at this last game they played, it was a game of runs. Right now Maryland's on a 10-0 run.
Don Carey, 3 straight games in double figures. That's the first time it's happened all year. And that's 3 turnovers the last 4 trips.
And the runs have happened because of turnovers. Both times, last time they played. We're seeing that play out yet again this afternoon.
Larry and Dredd on the floor. Off the bench. And Mahafy's going to come in as well. Pickett takes it himself.
And that's where the senior leadership shows, because Pickett understands they're on a run. We need to get a good possession. What's a good possession? Backing down the defender, getting into the paint.
Hakeem Hart for a 3. Kanye Clary had a fantastic ball game in College Park. 17 points and attacking downhill.
Well, it was. Maryland, they're going to press, and he just attacked it consistently.
Good bounce pass out to Henn. And it rolls in.
It's March. The rims are going to be friendly to him. It's the beautiful thing that makes March so special.
Now, Penn State's getting some bounces here in the first 7.5 minutes. Scott trying to back his way down. 6 on the shot clock for Jameer Young. Lost it going to the bucket. Dredd's in a little bit of trouble. Needs to get rid of it, and he finds Clary. So they had those 3 turnovers in 4 possessions, but then had the ball, and now all of a sudden back in front. Clary blocked away by Emilian. What a great first 8 minutes, back and forth for the Terps and the Nittany Lions. Carey, a good look at the bucket.
And I like this by Coach Ruby. Slow down, get a good possession.
Remember what's on the line today. All across the conference, the standings heading towards the tournament on Wednesday. Penn State avoids playing in that opening day with a win today at home. Maryland trying to avoid playing on Thursday. They'll guarantee a double bye with a win here on the road. Pickett with 2 on the shot clock. Tough shot. Now it's Young on the run. Hard and open look for 3. Transition basketball for the Terps, and they're back in front.
And the biggest thing, a transition 3 by Hakeem Hart. On the road has not been great. That is a big-time shot early in this game. Let's see if that gets him going on the road a little bit more.
Funk got around the screen, let it fly. Now the road story for Maryland's been the same story throughout the conference. First team to go undefeated in conference play at home in 5 years, but the only spot they've won away from home in the conference this year was at Minnesota. Another long rebound and another offensive rebound for Maryland. That's their 3rd. Micah Shrewsbury just got a technical foul.
Now he's in there for 3 seconds, right? Like that's obvious. But my thing is sometimes you let that go a little bit. The double team was there, then he goes down, and then this is where you see the technical happen. Now, is the 3-second call missed? Yes. But what I loved was the appeasement of officiating afterwards. The conversation happened. This is what I saw. This is why I got upset. Now you work through it and you go on.
His team got off to a 10-4 advantage. Maryland has outscored them since 15-5. Julian Reese threw the double and Seth Lundy with a rebound. Well, now how do you respond, right? How does that carry over?
How do you respond, right? And that was a good possession defensively there by Penn State.
Nittany Lions on a scoring drought that's approaching 3 minutes. Cameron Winter yet to get going into the lane. And you got multiple ball handlers. Winter, Pickett, Clary all on the floor, and Mahaffey there too. So a smaller lineup with 5 different players that can handle the basketball. Double on Hart in the kick out. This is tough. Mahaffey trying to keep Julian Reese away and did a great job offensively and an offensive foul. He did a phenomenal job. Well, they went to a smaller lineup when they played at Maryland on February 11th. Again, it gives them the offensive advantage. Defensive side's where they have to worry.
It is. Now they did it with Dredd to be able to create space. And when you look at, what Mahaffey does there, doesn't necessarily spread the floor, but does a lot of the little things right here. Screens, rolls, puts pressure on the rim that way.
Maryland playing some good defense. Made Clary take a tough shot. Give Maryland credit here. They've heard it all year long about the starts they've had on the road, and here today it's been a good start on the road. Hart, and he's called for an offensive foul. It's just the first on Hart. Only the second foul on Maryland. Both teams just 2 fouls here in the first 11 and a half minutes. Funk, quick release. Lundy and Funk, top 2 3-point shooters in the conference in terms of makes. Martinez off the bench, and they turn it over.
And really coming off a good game against Ohio State, you just don't want to see that pass. Make that a bounce pass, not across the chest so the hand can get there.
Penn State scoring drought is now extended beyond 4.5 minutes.
Yeah, and Pickett has to have the ball, exactly.
Which he does, and the kick out.
But you can live with that shot. I mean, it's a one where Pickett gets it, creates, boom. You've at least got a shot that you want. It's not a turnover.
Pickett hanging out below, not worried about a million shooting, trying to help Mahaffey with Reese in the lane. Martinez the 3. And that streak continues, and it's now Maryland's biggest lead of the half.
We talked about how important he was against Ohio State. Maryland loses that, but I thought Martinez brought a lot of energy to that team when they needed something in that game.
He had 8 points. He'd hit a couple of threes, and an offensive foul called on Jalen Pickett.
Points off of their turnovers.
Well, 8-0 run. Really longer than that, too, after the first 3 minutes. They're on an 18-5 run over a much more extended stretch. Now they've got Jameer Young on the bench along with Hakeem Hart. So an interesting stretch here with those guys on the bench in an important stretch.
And Pickett has a mismatch. He just wants to go with it.
And a foul called on Maryland. Busy day around the conference. It's Big Ten basketball and beyond tonight at 10 Eastern on Big Ten Network. Approaching 6.5 to go, and Winter dribbled into the double team. That's the 6th turnover for the Nittany Lions.
And that's been the problem this first half. It wasn't the first game that they played. Now it is yet again.
Open Martinez again, and he hits again. Double-digit lead for the Terps.
And what a response this has been since those first 4 minutes. 11-0 run now. Martinez 40% from 3. Like I said, he played really well against Ohio State, and it's continuing. This is the matchup that you've got to watch. Julian Reese and Miles Dredd. When Penn State went to this the first game, Penn State won this until Maryland put Miles Dredd in the post and got him in foul trouble. How do they guard this?
They switch it at the moment, and Reese trying to stay with Winter. Had it blocked. I'd call that staying with him. Got to get a shot up quickly. Funk in the corner. Does not hit rim, and a shot clock violation.
They just haven't done a good enough job of getting ball movement and player movement on that.
It's got to start on this end, too. They got to get some stops.
Maryland went right to Reese in that situation. Now they work the post. Now it's the extended post there for Scott against Pickett.
The drive. Martinez. Still perfect in the half. He is 3 of 3 from 3. Timeout, Penn State. That's huge going to Chicago, not having to play till Friday.
You're not winning a Big Ten championship coming from Thursday. I'll say that right now. As a player that, it's just tough. 4 games in this league, the way it's been, I just don't see it happen.
Out of the timeout, they go to Pickett.
That's a shot you can live with. Like, at least that's something that you go to, that you've done it all year long, it just doesn't make it, but it's better than what they've had before.
Penn State's been getting in these problems, these droughts of late. Certainly what happened last weekend at home against Rutgers in the second half, but even at Northwestern in the first half, they had struggles like this. And an offensive foul called on Maryland.
But this year, it just feels so different to me this year. Well, because there's still so much at stake.
Oh, it also brings the conversation of confidence along. The winner left it short. Dredd the offensive rebound. Look, they've heard for 2.5 months that they can't play well away from home.
Absolutely.
They're not going to play a home game the rest of the year.
And that's why this afternoon is crucial.
Clary on the drive. And that stops a scoring drought of over 8 minutes.
And the biggest thing is they got something going to the basket. It was a little screening action, but it was going to the basket. And I know it's, what Penn State wants to get a lot of threes, but they also want to get the ball to the paint if they can.
Good kick out, Perry. Jalen Pickett skies for his 3rd rebound. On the push, and he throws it out of bounds.
It's crucial for both of them. You want to stay out of an extra game. If you're Penn State, you don't want to play on Wednesday.
It is crazy. 7 different teams who still have a shot today at the double bye to Friday, and Maryland one of them. Martinez having a heck of a first half, but Penn State got to stop. Winner in transition. Dredd rocks into a triple. Penn State just 3 of 9 from beyond the arc, while Maryland has hit 6 first-half triples. Hart had it ripped out of there. And Pickett on the move.
But now, Jason, the story's been turnovers. Penn State's been able to get 2 in a row here. Had they been able to score off of them, they missed the open 3 here, and we'll see on this possession. Maryland on the other side has forced Penn State into 8 of them, and it's 13 points for Maryland. That's been the conversation there. Penn State scores off of a Maryland turnover. Like, that's the storyline, is turnovers and how they're executing and scoring off of those turnovers.
They've also done a great job on Winter. That's his first points of the half. Remember, he comes in scoring 18 a game over the last 2 weeks.
And shooting at a crazy clip, too, right? Like 75% from 3.
Scott in the corner. And Dredd, that's a foul. They took care of those first 4 minutes. They weathered that early storm, and they have played maybe their best half on the road all year.
No question.
Foul called on Penn State. Now remember, Micah Shrewsbury has already received a technical foul here in this first half. Tapped around, Mahaffey tries to track it down. And a foul called. Young puts up a contested contested three and drills it. 10 in the first half for Jahmir Young.
And the three-point line has been huge. 7 of them in the first half by Maryland.
Seth Lundy's got to get going.
Jason, you said it, but somebody else for Penn State needs to find their rhythm right now.
Jalen Pickett's got 7. And right now, Maryland's rolling.
Well, and it starts because they were making threes. They were making threes. Now all of a sudden you're seeing cuts and all that stuff to the front of the rim because of that 19-4 scoring run. They've just been the more aggressive team right now.
Brian, Penn State had 10 points in the first 3+ minutes. They've got 9 since. Mahaffey, the aggression, the offensive board that set up Cam Winter's game-winning shot at Northwestern.
We talked a lot about it, but it's the turnovers right now. Penn State, when you look at what they've done, they're ranked 3rd in the nation, averaging 8.7. They've got 8 in the first half.
Young had it swiped away. Emilian bumped around out to Hakeem Hart. And he hasn't needed to have the offense. He's only got 3. That's a great find in the corner. Extra pass. Young again. And Pickett is fouled.
Out and run, which has played a big factor.
Penn State now 0 of 3 at the free throw line, too. So turnovers, missed free throws. Maryland timely offensive rebounds in this. They only averaged 6 made threes on the road this year. They have 7 here in the first half.
Here's just a horn set. They're going to bring Carey across it.
There's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 4 on the timer for Carey. Got it to go. Pickett looks up, trying to beat the horn. And it's good.
And then continuing to get the ball in Pickett's hand, get him in the paint, and see if he can find some shooters. But Maryland has been fantastic in the first half defensively.
Remember what's at stake here today to start the day in the conference. Maryland wins, they guarantee a double bye in the Big Ten tournament. A Penn State win, and the Nittany Lions avoid playing on Wednesday to open up the conference tournament in Chicago.
And that's huge. And that's what we talked with Coach Shrewsbury as well. He goes, we're not worried about all the other stuff. We're worried about finding a way to win this one to stay out of Winston.
Great find to Carey. And so Penn State got a layup that Pickett missed. Carey hits on the other end.
You're right on, Jay. Like that's been the story of this game. Penn State ran good offense the last possession, missed it. Backdoor cut for Maryland. They finish it.
Get around the screen. Seth Lundy was scoreless in the first half, and that changes right away.
And I love the rip and go right away. There was no thinking, there was no shot fake. Understand that the closeout was right on him. Just rip it and go. Get an easy bucket. See if that gets him going.
And an offensive foul.
You got to come to play off of 2 feet on that.
Now can Winter, Funk, and Lundy get going? You mentioned it, 2 of 11 combined from the floor in that first half. Penn State was held to a season low 22 points and a half. Lundy rises. That looked good, but it rolled out to Julian Reese, who collects his 5th rebound of the ballgame.
And for them to chip away at this, it has to be on this defensive end. And look at the pickup points right now. Farther up, where's Maryland operating? They were operating out by the logo.
Julian Reese had the first 6 points of the ballgame for Maryland. He has not scored since. Now, we're obviously not at the point where they can go and look at that, not inside of 2 minutes. Lundy around a screen, quick find, and Kevin Jai on the finish.
And that's what Penn State wasn't getting in the first half. They were getting no pressure at the rim. There was just a screen and then a roll right to the front of the rim.
Well, they also didn't get back-to-back baskets to get the crowd into this ballgame. Can they get a stop and change that? By Chase. Can it lead to a big comeback? Not if they don't get stops. Jahmir Young's got 14.
What a pass by Julian Reese, though. Understand that the defense collapsed and you get it right to Young.
Young, look at all that speed. lead. He goes coast to coast, and an opportunity at a three-point play. What team all conference? That still to TBD.
Well, there's a lot of questions, and I'm glad that I'm not helping make that decision, because you know there's 4 of them, and then after that, good luck.
Penn State trying to answer. Pickett. Pickett trying to get through hard again. And off the glass. Well, we talked about the other guys having to score, but maybe he just has to take over for them offensively.
But it's been the adjustment. They've gone to the post. They've posted Pickett up a lot more than they did in the first half.
And a foul called on Penn State.
In that conversation, it's a tough, option to look at. But for me, it's boo-boo, just what they've done.
And Chris Collins of Northwestern will finish off the day with a road trip tonight here on Big Ten Network at Rutgers. As Pickett steps back, John with a great offensive board and the putback. Are everywhere. Carey got around Pickett in beautiful body control.
What a finish by Carey. And I was sitting here, we were sitting here looking at each other. If Penn State could have just got one stop there, this place was getting ready to explode. This place was getting excited. But Carey with a great finish to it.
Winner wanted to pass Pickett, and he hits. So Pickett's got 14. His teammates, though, just 18. And again, you feel it, right? Senior day, the emotion. They know what's on the line. The crowd feels it.
The feel it, and Penn State's pickup points are a little bit farther. They just need to see if they can get a stop.
And Maryland offensively was so patient. Jameer Young deep in the shot clock. Tough shot.
And then they can't close it out.
Maryland up 11. Trying to guarantee a double bye with a win. They won't play till Friday. Reese bodied by Miles Dredd and still put it in.
And what a move by Julian Reese. Just handling the pressure, handling the contact, and then finishing up and over Dredd. That was what we talked about, right? There's going to be small increments of that matchup. Who wins it? Right now, Maryland's won that matchup.
Now, Maryland is so close on all of the Penn State players outside the arc. They're not giving them an inch because they know they can all hit from 3. Pickett kicks it out to Lundy. 3 for Dredd in the corner. And he gets one to go.
And that's the match we were talking about, right? It's the changing of it. It's how does Reese guard Dredd, all those sorts of things. Right now, Penn State's up 1 in that situation.
Miles Dredd had a 3 at Northwestern. His first points in 4 games. Can Dredd here on senior day help off the bench to carry Penn State back into the game?
And Dredd in the month of February, only 28% from 3.
Martinez, he was huge in the first half.
Life is really good right now. Life's really good if you're a Maryland fan, too. They're playing fantastic.
No question. Maryland 6 of 7 offensively, gotten some big stops. Dredd just hit a 3. More of an in-rhythm guy, the dribble and then the step back.
Absolutely. And again, you don't mind it because of the way he does it, but like you said, more of in rhythm. Would have loved to see that, but it was a really good closeout by Maryland.
Terps led by 13 at the half. They've kept this lead in double digits the first 7 minutes of the second. Lundy pulls down the board. Just the second miss of the half for the Terrapins. Winner has just 2 points here in the ballgame. And Pickett had it knocked away by Hart.
Hart came across on that double real quick and showed his hands high, and that's why there was that deflection.
Well, you harped on it in the first half. 9 Penn State turnovers. That is their first here in the second half.
Well, the biggest thing was point off turnovers, right? 11 points off those turnovers from Maryland.
Young gets it back, now working on Lundy. Down to 4 to shoot for the Terp star. Launches the 3, and hits again.
For a team that has not played well on the road offensively, what they're doing right now, a team that averages 60 points on the road, to have 50 right now, everything's clicking for this team.
Wow, there's just no space for Penn State. They got shooters everywhere, they got ball handlers everywhere, and they cannot get into the paint, they cannot get open looks until there. Good pass, good movement, and Jameer Young just hit himself on the head because he lost Miles Dredd.
He lost vision. Anytime you lose vision, all of a sudden, a guy should backdoor. When they do that, it's a wide open layup.
He knew. They had played such good defense for 25 seconds.
And they're doing a good job of guarding that three-point line without giving those up as well, which is really tough to do.
Dante Scott scoreless in the ballgame, and the double comes. Extra kick out. Hart for 3. Now, Jameer Young's done the scoring, but you look around and it's been Martinez and other players to help him out. It hasn't been Hart. It hasn't been Dante Scott. Funk with the quick release. And they got it to go. Absolutely needed it.
Miles Dredd did a good job of a shot fake, one dribble, and create the closeout there that gives Funk the opportunity for the 3.
Timeout coming on the next whistle. Penn State trying to get momentum. Again, it's deep in the shot clock. It's in the hands of who you want it. Young didn't hit anything, and it's out of bounds. Back to Penn State when we come back. Out of Wednesday if they can come back and knock off the Terps.
Well, that's why it's so important for both these teams. You look at Maryland to stay above and play Friday. That is huge, huge. In a year where no one really expected that to start this year off, and it's been on this end defensively.
Jalen Pickett gets the bounce. So out of the timeout, Penn State, who's been trying to chip away. Brian, this is the first time they've had it in single digits since middle part of the first half. Maryland's largest lead was 16. Reese was bumped.
Great play call. Understanding that Penn State's kind of trying to get that momentum.
Well, and Julian Reese, who on the year is a 51% free throw shooter, has hit all 3 of them here today. The last 4 games for a guy who has played great all year. He's averaging 16.5 points per game, but more importantly, he's averaging 12.5 rebounds per game.
Well, and that's the biggest thing, is he's been able to anchor this team. We know how good they are defensively, but then be able to clean it up has been really important.
He's been so big on the offensive glass. He's got double figures. The 3rd Terp to hit 10 today. Miles Dredd stops and shoots and hits. Dredd's got 8 points in the second half off the bench.
Great read there, great read. They go under it, one dribble right into your shot.
Maryland has had an offensive answer pretty much the entire game. Do they have another one? They go back to Reese.
That's where it's got to go.
And a foul called on Pickett.
Penn State down to the block every time this has happened.
And they've been able to switch to get Pickett in foul trouble, too.
The ball's got to touch the post. They've had success.
Emilian, what snag. Jameer Young found that ball, put it in, and he'll be at the free throw line. Winter as well. So now you've got 4 on Winter, 3 on Pickett. And despite what felt like some energy in this building, it is still a double-digit lead for the Terps.
And on the road, Maryland hasn't done that. They haven't gone to that point. They haven't been the aggressive team. That's why they have only got 1 Big Ten road win. They're doing it this afternoon.
Foul called on Maryland on the handoff. That time on Martinez. That is his 2nd. It's just the 3rd on Maryland here in the second half. So Clary on the floor. Another foul called on Maryland. This time it's on Jahmir Young.
Jahmir Young.
That's just his first.
Team fourth.
We talked about Maryland playing so tight on the screens towards the top of the key in the first half.
You see Maryland defensively, Julian Reese out. Now they can switch everything there, just like they did there. So that's the adjustment there by Coach Willard.
Now Pickett wants it in the post, but that's a tough spot for Clary, and he's got 5 on the shot clock. On the drive, he hangs. And Martinez has the loose ball.
They rebounded as 5, Maryland did that.
But nothing's safe when you're the last team in the field.
No, and you got to find a way to try to win this one and then, do some work in the Big Ten tournament. That's why it's so important to stay out of Wednesday's game. You lose, you play Wednesday, then you got to go on a deep, deep run at the Big Ten tournament.
Well, and this is a quad 1 game for both of these teams. And for Maryland to show the committee they can win on the road
is huge.
They had those neutral site wins earlier this year, Miami and St. Louis. But a true road win would be big. Pickett into the corner. Clary a looking 3.
That's where Maryland does a good job of kind of building that shell and then closing out the shooters. They've done it all game long. That's a great example of that. Showing bodies.
Maryland hit 7 triples in the first half. They've only hit 1 here in the second, but they've done their damage in the paint. Young. He's got 22 on the afternoon, and he spins and fires, and he is on fire.
So good. So good this afternoon. When they've needed a bucket, it's either been Julian Reese or Jahmir Young. I know that's been the way it's been all year, but just the timing of the buckets.
They have been up by double digits, despite Dante Scott and Hakeem Hart combining for 3 points. And Young is approaching a double-double. He's got his 7th rebound. Now, the transfer from Charlotte has been good all year long from Kevin Willard. He's finished it today. Nothing different. Scott got Funk in the air, and it's tapped around and ripped out of there by Dredd.
And just didn't love that possession there from Maryland.
Funk, quickly 3. That's his 3rd of the day.
And that's what happens. A bad possession on one end leads to run-outs on the other end, and then a wide-open 3 for Penn State transition.
He's got 9. Remember, he, Lundy, and Winner in the first half combined for just 5 points. And a team rebound there for Miles Dredd.
Last 2 possessions, too much isolation there by Maryland.
Dredd, extra pass. Clary for 3.
Good box out there by Martinez. Talk about a guy that stepped up today. It's been Ian Martinez for Maryland. Offensively, but defensively very good too.
No question. Jahmir Young's best day in this conference was a 30-point performance against Ohio State, the home win against the Buckeyes. And he is getting closer and closer to that with 26 here this afternoon. 5 minutes to go on the Bryce Jordan Center. Gets up another and hits again.
Great end line on the bounce to be able to get the shooter on Reese, and Reese was just a little bit late on the closeout, and Funk was able to drill it.
9 of his 12 have come here in the second half. 8-point lead for Maryland. They work it back down to Reese, and he had it stripped. Got him in the air, puts it up, and he hits. 5-point ball game. 11 points, which is what he had at Maryland. And Brian, think about this. The 5 games after that, he had 6 combined points.
And it's done a couple of different things. Right now you see Maryland, Julian Reese now on the floor. Carey, what a take. What an aggressive take by Carey there. When they needed it, where did they go yet again? The paint. And because of that now, you don't see Julian Reese on the floor. Maryland could switch 1 through 4 when we talked about Dre, because that's been the matchup where they've been able, Penn State has been able to take advantage of.
They started in zone and backed out of it. Cam Winter back on the floor for Penn State, playing with 4 fouls, and Pickett is bumped by Carey.
Like that's why you're sitting here at this 7-point game.
Oh, Matt Man, too. Miles Dredd with some rebounds, some assists. Funk on the drive. Lundy steps back. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Fouls on number 15, Patrick Emilion. His first, team 7.
And it's the extra pass you think shot right away. There's Emilion. All of a sudden, it's the step back. Now you try to reach out, and then you land right where Lundy's going to land. It's a tough closeout.
Well, and Seth Lundy, for the 2nd straight game in this building, is struggling. Remember, last Sunday against Rutgers, he was 1 of 16 from the floor. Today, he is 1 of 6 from the floor. And so, yes, he is the best 3-point shooter percentage-wise in the conference, but today he has been struggling. And he hits 2 of the first 2.
But I think that's the biggest thing. You get to the free throw line now, all of a sudden that next shot comes. You've got some confidence. We saw that with this Maryland team early on in the first half. They got some turnovers, got them offensively going too.
Young has been brilliant this afternoon. Can he keep Maryland going? Dante Scott is scoreless in the ballgame. Young, tough 3-pointer. Lundy the rebound. Penn State has a chance to get it back to a 1-possession ball game. It's into Pickett. The double comes. Great recovery by Maryland.
They brought the double team. Scott was able to get all the way to the opposite corner.
Winter on the drive. Dredd has to hoist. And Dante Scott is fouled by Lundy. Now, Lundy was saying he was being held, but absolutely he got Dante Scott on the arm.
But what a defensive possession by Dante Scott. It started with the mismatch. They thought, get the ball in the post. All of a sudden, he closes out. Then he gets back in here, and then he finishes it with the rebound here. And it's a foul on Lundy. I don't know exactly what Lundy wanted on that, but that was a great rebound, a great individual defensive possession there by Scott.
Well, that's his first point of the ball game. The senior from Philadelphia.
Martinez checks back in.
He does have 5 rebounds, and to your point, played some good defense along the way.
And he's going to have to, because this is what has happened with the run of Penn State. It's put Julian Reese on the bench. I know I've talked a lot about it, but with Penn State's offense and the way they spread the floor, you've got to have the 5 guys out there that could switch, and that's what Maryland has.
Now, this has not been a 1-possession game since 9 minutes into the ball game. Pickett to Funk in the corner. And a great rebound. Great find and finish. Inside of 2 minutes, you know what's on the line. Both these teams. Final day of the regular season.
And it's got to be Jameer Young tonight. You've got to play off of him.
And he drives into a double team. Martinez with a great save. Can't hit. Penn State can tie with a 3. The Nittany Lions trailed by 16 late in the first half. Funk, foot on the line. It's just a 2. So a one-point game. Now they will stop this to take a look and make sure it's just a 2. Well, and think about the games they've been in the last couple of weeks. The Rutgers game here last week, the Northwestern game on Wednesday, and they're on a 13-3 scoring run. Maryland trying to find yet another answer. Young with 26 goes to work and had it knocked out of bounds by Cam Winter. Carey has 11 in this ball game to help Jameer Young. He and Ian Martinez have been the second and third scorers today for the Terps, along with Julian Reese. Young with 6 on the shot clock. Tough shot, and Penn State has the rebound with an opportunity to take the lead.
They want to bring Pickett in the post. That's all they're doing is ISO here and play off of it.
And the double comes. He finds a wide open. It's Winter. And Penn State has come all the way back from 16 down to take the lead here at home.
Great recognition by Penn State to realize that Pickett had the height advantage, the strength advantage around Young. They went ISO there, and Winter just cuts right to the front of the rim off of the double.
Now the officials have stopped this to make sure that the clock is right. Well, you think about this too here. Obviously you want to get this right, and as soon as that ball went through, the officials went over to the monitor. But think about what that does. Maryland has 1 timeout left, so it doesn't make Kevin Willard take that. It gives him a free timeout. And on top of it, Brian, it took what was a raucous environment all of a sudden, and it just brought it down immediately.
Absolutely. Now they'll try to bring it up, but you can't manufacture that.
Now they did put a second back on the clock, so 43.5. Our time. Maryland led this ball game by 16 late in the first half. And take a look at the bottom left part of your corner. Yeah, they did about a second left. That kept running off.
And I can't emphasize it enough. I know we were looking at clock there, but what a cut to the front of the rim there by Winter. Just great recognition.
One-point lead. Scott has not made a shot yet today. And now Kevin Willard's going to take his final time out of the ball game with 29.8 to go. 16 on the shot clock. No timeouts remaining for Maryland. Last 30 seconds of the final regular season game for both these teams. Carey finding Reese. What a finish at the rim. And Don Carey is down on the floor, and the officials have stopped play. It was Brian Dorsey who stopped the play. And now they are going to go over to the monitor, too, and make sure on what happened to Don Carey as nothing that elevates to a flagrant foul.
And while they're looking at that, we talked about how good of a timeout that was by Kevin Willard. You know why it was a great timeout? Because it allowed Julian Reese to get back in the game. I think that's just inadvertent contact, yes.
Yep.
But you see Reese with the finish there. That timeout allowed Julian Reese to get back in the game, and they went. And that's what they did.
Penn State does have 3 timeouts remaining if Micah Shrewsbury wants it. Shot clock turned off. Down to 10 in the game. Pickett is in trouble with 7 seconds. Kicks it out to Lundy. Rises for 3. Knew it wasn't good. The rebound into the hands of Winter. He wins it at the buzzer.
They've got .5. You got to have hands there. Jai is on the ball. If you're Maryland, you want to be able to run some action, run some to it.
No timeouts remaining. Maryland with .5 can catch and shoot. It's tapped by Lundy. It's intercepted. And Penn